Hello and welcome back to these Blind Eyes 6580. Um, Today I'm going to be talking about weight loss, but before I do, I've talked about Brittany Embry and given her shout outs, giving her crap on my channel here for her YouTube channel. But she's been on my Little MB podcast before. It was Didn't See That One Coming 5 is the name of the episode. And she tells her story about becoming blind in that. It's a great story. You ought to check it out. And I bring it up. Today's Monday, April 10th. And I bring it up because tonight we're supposed to do another podcast. And it's going to be kind of a crossover episode between Didn't See That One Coming, because we're both blind. And since we're both into fitness, my segment From Fat Asses to Badasses. Because fitness and exercise is extremely important for anybody, but especially within the blind community, because blind people have a lot of anxiety about things. I mean, you get anxiety going somewhere in public because you can't see, plain and simple. This kind of stuff can lead to depression and stuff like that. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you blind people never have chemical imbalances, but the majority of anxiety and depression that blind people experience, it's not a chemical issue in the brain. It's not something that medication is needed for. One thing that helps more than anything is exercise and fitness. It helps boost your confidence, and it can help give you a touch of aggression. And I don't mean aggression in a negative sense. I mean aggression in where in a normal situation you could be thinking about going to sit at a bar, whether you drink or just have sodas, but to socialize with people. And the anxiety and depression are getting to you because you're blind and you're worried about it. Well, the exercise, if you start exercising on a regular basis, it can give you the I don't give a crap attitude. That kind of aggression is what I'm talking about. And it really helps with anxiety and depression. I deal with it for other reasons than being blind, but, today is day 44 of working out every day again, and I gotta tell you, it just makes the day better. It makes me not care about stuff that doesn't matter. It gives me that I don't give a crap attitude. And it's much needed within the blind community. It really helps with depression. So it helps boost your confidence. So I think it's something blind people should be doing. But today, like I said, I want to talk about weight loss, because one of the things that irritates me, and I'm talking about people that are 300 plus pounds, I've heard say, well, I can lose 15 or 20 pounds, but that's it. It's because you're not doing enough. And I know that sounds harsh, but let me explain it in terms that you might be able to understand. People typically, regardless of what their diet and exercise regimen is, they maintain a certain weight. Once you get to a certain age, you're going to hit a weight and you're going to maintain it. And your body is burning a certain amount of calories every day to get you up and to walk you wherever you're wanting to walk, whether it's to the kitchen, to the bathroom, wherever, up the street, it doesn't matter. That's what burns calories. And it takes a certain amount of calories to move a certain amount of weight. So if you weigh 350 pounds, you're burning quite a few calories to get up and go somewhere. The issue is you're taking in a lot more calories through your diet than what you're burning. That's how you got to 350 pounds. But say you start walking a quarter mile a day, and after 3 months you realize, wow, I have lost 25 pounds in 3 months just walking a quarter of a mile a day. And so you keep doing it. And 6 months later, you realize you still weigh 325 pounds. It's like, well, I don't know what to do. I can't I can't lose more than the 25 pounds. It's because the amount of calories that it takes for you to get out of your chair and walk a quarter mile at 325 pounds is much fewer than the amount of calories it took when you were 350 pounds, 345, 340 on down. You got to a balancing point. So, and I'm making up these numbers, I don't know if walking a quarter mile a day for 3 months would do that if you were 350 pounds. It's just an example. It's why people think they hit that wall. So then you pick it up, and the next 3 months you're walking a half mile a day. And so at the end of that 3 months, you realize, wow, I'm down to 300 pounds. But then you're not losing any more weight. Well, guess what? Then you might have to kick it up to a mile a day to get down to 275. Because it takes far fewer calories to move the 300 pounds. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to go farther to burn those extra calories to keep getting that weight off. That's why people hit the walls. And another reason people hit the walls is because they don't change their diet. Like I said, I've worked out 44 straight days in a row. Not tomorrow, but day 46 is when I'm going to weigh in. I've weighed in once, day 24. And at the time, I had lost 4 pounds. And I'm going to weigh in again in 2 days. And I guarantee you, I probably haven't lost more than another 2 pounds. If that. If that. And this is why. I have not changed my diet. I am getting into it a little bit at a time. I'm getting my body used to doing something every day. No matter what it is. Today was walking 3 miles. I walked 3 miles today instead of lifting. I'm on an 8-day rotation, so I lift 3 days, walk. Lift 3 days, walk. And then I start my rotation over. So the last time I walked 7 miles. And today I was sore, so I was like, you know what? I still hit 3 miles. That's good. I don't need to kill it every day. I'm sore from deadlifts yesterday, and I don't need to overdo it and pull the muscle to where I can't do anything. So sometimes you get a nice day like today where it's like, well, I still did something. And no, 3 miles isn't as good as 7, but it's still something. I'm still doing something. So after day 46, I'm going to see where my weight is, and then I'm going to start adjusting my diet. Because I'm wanting to lose weight. I'm not wanting to power lift anymore. It's a lot of stress on your body. It has its benefits, especially for like older people that are getting into their 50s and 60s. Powerlifting has its benefits because it builds bone density, which is important for old people. But I think my bones are dense enough, for one. For two, I've put so much stress on my body. It's time for me to start losing weight. So that's what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll post it on the channel or whatever. I'll need to make a disclaimer clip to put at the beginning of it so people don't think it's something I'm claiming I can do now. But I have gotten to where I deadlifted 600 pounds. I have been there. So, I'm not just making an excuse not to do it. I'm listening to my body at my age. But like I said, if you're one of those people who get to a certain point to where you can't lose more weight, you got to adjust. You got to add more exercise or take in fewer calories. It's just something you have to do to lose weight. Plain and simple. I understand that people can have a glandular problem, thyroid, stuff like that. But you can still lose the weight. My mom did. She has a hypoactive thyroid. Well, actually now she doesn't even have a thyroid. They had to take it out. But she had lost 110 pounds. You can do it. It's not easy, but you can do it. So, and especially if you're in the blind community and you're one of the blind folks who are unable to gain employment, in a sense, you really don't have any excuses because you got nothing but time. And you need to have something positive in your life. Got to have something positive. So, either way, check out. I don't know if I'll post it yet tonight. I'll probably post the episode tomorrow. It'll be crossover 2 with Brittany Embry. She's always great to talk to. We always have great conversations. She's extremely intelligent, so I think it'll be a good conversation for everybody to listen to, whether you're blind or not. So check it out, and any questions or anything for me, hit me up at littlenb6580 at gmail.com. And until next time, y'all take care.